What is going on, everyone? Shake and Bake 2355 here. And I know I'm about 25 minutes late on this. It's been a hectic day. I apologize. I was supposed to have the video up this morning, stream this afternoon. Video got pushed back to this afternoon. Again, I apologize, but we are here finally now. It is time to do the live stream, do the off-season. I'm excited. It's going to be a good one. Going to load up everything I need here so we can get started and jump right into this. I apologize if you can hear these people right outside of my apartment door. I live in an apartment complex. It's usually very quiet. I don't know why they feel the need to talk directly outside of my front door. Not sure if you can even hear them, but if you can, I apologize. Hopefully it won't be too much longer and they'll be gone. Anyway, like I said, give me 1 second here to get everything loaded up and we'll be good to go. Also, I apologize if I sound a little raspy or I clear my throat or something at any point. I'm getting over a cold at the moment. So yeah, okay, I got all our team needs and everything. I suppose I can go through the roster real quick. Just kind of show you what we got left on the team. I put this in my last video in case anyone didn't watch it. We have no quarterback on roster. We released Blake Bortles. So obviously that is our number one need in the offseason. We need to get a quarterback, preferably a reliable one, moving forward into 2018. Fournette is the guy. I mean, obviously, Yeldon probably going to be. Might actually look to trade him or Ivory. Probably Ivory. Excuse me there. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll kind of see how that goes. And this is the roster I showed you in the last video was before I progressed the players, so ratings are a little better for some of them. Like Lee went up 1, Robinson went up a couple. Yeah, Rivera's still injured, but as of right now, he'll be our starting tight end next year over Lewis. I'm not really sure what to do with Lewis yet. We could cut him, save a couple mil. I don't know. We'll see what there is for tight ends. But this O-line, somewhat built. We're going to kind of need to build this back end. Right tackle's another need. Definitely going to be targeting either free agency or the draft. And as you can see, a lot of depth roles we need to fill on this team. Don't have too many backups, as a lot of them were either just not very good. Like, we cut Blair Brown. He played really well last year for us, so I wanted to keep him. Free safety is another spot I'd love to get better at, like right away. But I'm content with Barry Church for another year with that contract. So yeah, we do have the second pick overall. As far as that goes, early thoughts. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that. Because I'll show you the draft class and everything. We'll scout out these last few weeks here on the live stream. And I'll show you the board and you'll kind of see what I'm saying. I sort of want to trade down, but at the same time, we do have a lot of needs. And when you're a 4-12 team, basically best player available Like, you can't really go wrong with that. So, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, obviously, but I just want to kind of let you guys know sort of my early thoughts on that. And I haven't looked at the free agency yet at all. So when I open this up and we start looking, the first time you see is the first time I see it. So I'm hoping for something good, but usually it seems like the first offseason is never really good. Sorry about that. Okay, well, let's do this here. So our right guard, we have no right guard on roster. Who did we? Oh, Amame's a tackle. We had him playing guard. That would make more sense. So let's take a look, see if anyone retired. I'm not sure when they do that. They did do that, sort of. Pac-Man Jones retires. James Harrison retires. Jordy Evans, Jason Peters, Darren Sproles. He just had a really good year. Gates retires. Brandon Marshall, Donald Penn, Joe Berger, Terrence Newman, Vernon Davis, Danny Woodhead, Terrell Suggs, Julius Peppers finally gives it up, Joe Staley, Larry Fitzgerald, and Marvin Lewis. Retired. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Let's jump right in. Free agents, see what we got. Apparently we don't have $9 million cap space. So we're not going to be able to sign much. It says we have, $9 million cap space. Drew Brees, we're not going to be able to sign him. Jeremy Hill, Brett Grimes, there's some decent players in this. Cameron Brate would be a good one to sign, but yeah, we don't really have that much cap space. I thought we had a little more than that, but apparently we do not. Corey Davis is a free agent. 23 years old. He's going to get paid. Bridgewater. Okay, so let's go to quarterback. That's our top need. Let's kind of see what we're looking at. Click on Braves, but like I said, that would be all of our cap space on a 1-year deal. Whereas Teddy Bridgewater, that'd be all our cap space as well. That's not good. We may have to just draft a quarterback because it is not looking good for us, guys. Blake Bortles, re-sign him back. No, we would never do that. So we have no right guard on roster. Well, we do. It says we don't. He just must not be in the depth chart at right guard. Either way, right tackle's our biggest need to kind of get better at, but geez, Purnell's 5 years still remaining on his deal. I don't really like that either. See what we got at right guard, because I can always play I can always put Almame at one of the other on the right side and then just have Watford start or something like that. So let's look at that. John Greco, overall 81, a 1-year deal. Does he have anyone going? No one's going for him. We could probably lowball him. Let's check some other ones real quick just before. Because like I said, we don't have much money. So I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time looking at players we can't afford anyway. Zach Miller. Some of these guys might have to lowball in the second round just so we can get some people. Alright, let's take a look at defensive backs. Not that we don't need to spend money on that position, but yeah. It ain't even worth it. Might as well just keep Gibson. Yeah. See, are there any quarterbacks that didn't get any offers that we could maybe try to lowball? Garoppolo. I'm sure he's not going to do this, but let's at least try it. Well, nah. Let's go try and get this one guy. Let's go try and get John Greco. I think he's much more likely to accept a lowball offer. And we'll just sim to next week and see what we get. See if we get him. We possibly try to lowball someone else. I don't know. I thought I had a little more cap room than what I had. It said I had 19, so I don't know what this cap space is coming from. We did get a new scout. Greco, apparently, he did not reject our offer, but he did not accept either. And Carson Tinker's back from injury. That's great because I can cut him. He's a terrible tight end. So I'm going to go do that real quick. I think I am going to cut Mercedes Lewis too, just to give us a little more cap room. So let's go to tight end. Yeah, Tinker, 800K. That'll come to us. That'll help with something. And Mercedes Lewis, he did good for us, but he's going to give us about $1 million, an extra mil. And now that we have Michael Rivera, who is injured, but only for 8 more weeks, so he'll be back in time for the regular season. He has decent catching. He's a little quicker. He's younger. And we can always grab someone in the draft as well. So I think that's a pretty smart move there. See, now we're still the only one in the fight for him. So I think we're going to be able to get him. Now, the Chiefs gave him an offer. It's not necessarily a low blow offer. But geez, I didn't give him that much. Trial 1.5. 3.5 mil guaranteed money. One-year deal. That's not even close. We're not going to try that. And again, I apologize. I don't know why there are people directly outside of my apartment just talking at the top of their lungs. Again, I don't know if you can actually hear that, but if you can, I apologize. This has literally never happened before. I've lived in this apartment complex for 2 months. I've never once had these people just sitting outside of my apartment shouting back and forth at each other. Of course, it's the first time I do a live stream. But we'll just get through it. I don't know what else to do about it. I'm not going to go out and yell at these people. I mean, I might, I guess, if it keeps it up. Okay, so we're going to increase his offer a little bit. We'll go up to 2 mil. 1.3. Still a low ball offer, but it's in the green now at least. But yeah, other than that, there isn't really anyone worth bringing in. It's not even that it's a completely weak free agency class. It's just the spots that are strong I don't need. I mean, look at top 100. Yeah, I need a quarterback. We can't afford any of them guys. I don't need corners. I guess a tight end I could use, but I'm not going to pay that guy. He's already 28. Don't need running backs, obviously. Maybe Zach Miller can lowball him for a year. Trey Burton, 26 years old. Hang on, might have catching 84. Try this guy maybe here. Two-year 1.3. I don't even know if that'll be higher than them. No, it's not even close. Gary Barnidge at 32. Let me look at these tight ends. Richard Rodgers is only 25 years old, has no offers. Okay, now maybe this is the way to go, guys. 84 catching, 86 spectacular catch, 81 catching traffic. Get him on a 2-year deal, maybe. We'll try it. We'll see if we can get him. He's got, not the biggest blocker, but I guess we are a run team. But at the same time, I do like, we don't know what our quarterback situation is going to be like at this point going into next year. So, we might need a security blanket that is a tight end that can catch. So, I don't know. We'll see. I would like to take a look at receiver, like guys down below, because it does kind of dip off after Hearns. I mean, I'd much rather, I guess, get it through the draft, but like Wilson's a good young, he's kind of a bigger guy. Like Richardson might be the one to go for. And he doesn't have any offers either. Give him a million signing bonus. Get him on a 1-year deal. I'm grasping at straws here, guys. I mean, we could probably start him over Hearns right away in the slot. Yeah, and we're set at corner. Free safety isn't really. I think we'll stick with that for now. So let's look at some of these scouts. Scout some of these college players. Excuse me. I believe the last time I scouted, I was doing tight ends. I think still. Yes, I was. I was almost done with this guy. I want to see. Yeah, and that is a guy I think I'm going to like late in the draft at TCU. Looks like he's going to be able to block pretty good. I think we target him late as all hell and still get him. So I got these guys scouted out already. But yeah, I want to show you guys the quarterback situation here. Now, there is a guy I like that. I really do like Kerry Kondo. His combine score, I haven't seen his combine score until now, though. So I don't know. Yeah, he didn't really grade out too great on that, but I like his top 3 skills at least. Turner Robach. The issue is I don't know what his mid is, and I at least know this guy's mid is a B. And yeah, it's not a very good class for quarterbacks. So that was what I'm thinking, maybe trade down and try to get an additional, like a first next year too, and then one this year. I don't know. This guy's not bad either. He actually looks a little better. And these guys are both late first rounders, I think. Yeah. I mean, we could possibly get one of these guys with the second round pick. Because we're picking second. Because we do have other needs to address. And I got all these guys scouted out as well. Right tackle, I think I just looked at that, yeah. Middle linebacker. We did that. I did free safety. There wasn't anyone really good in that. So we're probably going to be stuck with Gibson again next year. Take a look at left guard. That wasn't really much anyway. He could be a decent pick late. Left end, left outside linebacker. And at this point, should probably just start going for the top guys since we do pick up high. I did want to look at draft stories and stuff real quick. Draft stories. Quinn White, the left guard. Strong safety Brian Chase struggled greatly during interviews at the combine. Barry Sutton. Javante Stanley. Barry Coleman. Yeah, let's go get these guys on our watch list. I know I didn't scout these guys out at all, so I want to make sure I get him. Him as a mid-fourth. I didn't really scout out any corners either. I'm going to go through some of these guys because I can always try to move one to free safety maybe. Where's the Barry's? Is that the guy they were talking about? Must have been. Oh, Barry Sutton, the top. Yes, I thought about taking this guy too right away anyway. And I might have to. He's saying he's a late first rounder. So that's a guy you could trade down and grab as well. Look, guys, I'll be back in one quick second. Alright, guys, sorry about that. The mic adjusted here again. I forgot some of the names of those superstars. I should probably write them down. Hello there. I'm gonna write these guys' names down, that way, even though I have them scouted out, I want to make sure, because I'm pretty sure if you're in the, it seems like if you're in the headlines, you have superstar development. This Brian Chase guy, I think, is going to be pretty good. Strong safety. You got middle linebacker Barry Sutton. He was one of the first people I scouted at the start of the year. It was a right end Barry Coleman that had the bad and tight end Javonte Stanley. And I think we'll get more, like, as we advance closer to the draft. I think other ones pop up, so I'll have to go check those. So let me just make sure I have all them guys scouted out. I don't see that Quinn White guy. I wonder if I read that wrong. It was in draft stories, right? Left guard Quinn White. He's not even in the... I didn't even see him in the thing under left guard. Yeah, there's no Quinn White. Like, even in undrafted. Because they haven't listed somewhere else. I'm confused. Yeah, he's not even in there. The hell are they talking about? So I got Chase scouted out. Devon Bass. Ed Sutton. And Javonte Stanley. I'm pretty sure I did Stanley because I did tight ends. Yeah. Let me finish him though. I didn't finish because it's a late 6th. He doesn't look like a very good prospect, so I'm probably going to avoid him, but I don't know. Let's get these scouted out. I want to get basically well, here, let me do these corners, and I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Just get a couple of them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Those are pretty good numbers there. He had a good combine, but I don't know. That was not even worth let's go up and get man coverage. We'll go back and get some corners scouted here with the next one. But now it's time to figure out if we we hired a scout. So that's cool. So now it's time to see if we got any of these free agents. Hopefully we can lowball a couple of them in and sign with us. Otherwise we're going to have a lot of undrafted rookies probably. Okay, so we got John Greco to sign a 1-year deal with us. So either he's going to play right guard or Amame will move. We'll figure it out. But either way, we did get him to sign with us. The issue is we still need a couple spots. Need to fill a couple spots here. Let's go look at draft stories again. See if anything new came up over the last week. Randall Price is another one. See, they have a bunch of these ones now. Randall Price, I'm assuming, is a receiver. Appears to be it. So we'll make sure we scout him when we get there. Okay, so we got some negotiations here. The Bears, they swooped in, and the Steelers swooped in. And, well, that sucks. Yeah, AJ can always go over and play right tackle as well. Whichever one's better, probably, to be honest. Let's go in. Well, tight end's probably a bigger need. Man, the Bears, they break my heart with that. So that's what we give up is Mercedes Lewis. His catching's that I'm not bringing him back. Sferris Jenkins, he'd be cheap, but and he's young. He's 25. That's why I kind of want a Richard Rodgers there. You might as well just keep Rivera if you're going that route. Gary Barnes on like a 1-year deal might be pretty decent. Oh. Or even Dennis Pitta. There's definitely some options here. We're not going Watson, though. Rodgers was the one to get, I think. Luke Wilson, though, 87 speed. Hold up now. Wait a minute. Does he have any offers? He does not. I don't want to go that long, though. He's 28. If I get him down to like $2 million a year for 2 years. I'm going to give him 1. We'll try that, see if he goes for that. He probably won't, but that man is really quick. Oh, I was going to look at receivers. Getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be... See, I'm not going to match that from them. Wilson's just really not the kind of... Yeah, I just don't... I think we're definitely just going to pick a quarterback in the draft and then sign some guys in the preseason and just kind of go with it and try to develop this quarterback. Not sure which one we're going to go with, but we will see. So let's go to that Price guy. I think he's a receiver. Ran probably the top guy. He's a smaller dude. Speed guy. That's someone we could bring in if he actually did fall. I want to kind of focus on corners right now, though. Finish this guy out. That's pretty good. Morgan Hammond. A knock Booker. You can bring in some of these DBs. You get a big enough guy that's like Morgan Hammond's big enough to play safety. And I think he's a guy we could go with. Yeah. No. First in the 40-yard dash, 4.37. This is B-mine zone. I mean, he doesn't really have the size in terms of... Doesn't appear to have the muscle to really play safety, but... This guy does. Franklin Bradley. Late first rounder. Nothing really too impressive with him, though, but Rashawn Hicks also. We got a lot of options, guys. This is going to be very interesting. So let's move to the last week here. See if we get Luke Wilson. I hope he accepts. He does accept. That's awesome. This guy's got a lot of speed. Pretty good catching. I think he's going to help us. I think we definitely upgraded at tight end there. Most definitely. And we got him on a 1-year deal. We can always re-sign him. I think that was a really good deal there. Let's take a look at the draft stories one more time, see if there's anything new. Doesn't appear to be. I still don't know who this Quinn White guy is. They don't have him. I didn't check that. Maybe they put him in now. I don't know. but he should have been there all year if he's a left guard. And he's not in there. I don't know. So let's scout these guys out, see if there's any other really needs we have here that we haven't addressed. I would say just... So we got quarterback already. We did right tackle. We did receivers. We did some corners. I'm not going to do all of them because they look like they're starting to be pretty bad. We'll give this guy a shot. Yeah, they're not very... He had a pretty good... No. They have decent combine. They got him as undrafted. He graded out pretty well, though. Yeah, we're going to be done with that real quick. Running back, we don't even really need to look at this year. Center doesn't look very impressive. Rashad Allen, Kenneth Vaughn. All pretty good. Those are all very good options. All right, I think it is time to advance to the draft, guys. And then we have a lot of decisions to make. We'll take a look at the free agency recap first, though. Frank Grimes never got signed. We're not going to sign him, though. Okay, so our two signings, nothing big. They're both kind of bogus, low-blow offers because we have no cap space. But Luke Wilson, I thought that was a very good sign. And then John Greco was a... I guess we didn't really load. We kind of up in the ante on him, giving him a pretty good deal. I don't know if he's going to play right guard. He might play right tackle. Either him or Ken are probably going to move over. And then we might also try to take someone in the draft. Who knows? Luke Wilson, kind of same deal. He's going to be the starter. His catching is really good. He's a big guy. He's fast. I think it was a steal sign for us. The fact that nobody offered him. I don't know. That kind of beyond me. And then Rivera, he's a good 2 tight end. If we run, I do run 2 tight end sets sometimes. So I think, pretty good there. That's definitely an upgrade over Lewis, who is aging and declining. And then we also could look in the draft too. Who knows? I like that Javante Stanley guy. And then there's that Kayson guy late. Kayson, I don't remember his name now, but we'll see when we get to the draft. So let's look at the league signings. Drew Brees goes to the Cardinals. Jeremy Hill to the Cowboys. Darius Green to the Dolphins. Crowell to the Chiefs. Brake goes to the Jets. Ware to the Buccaneers. Alden Smith to the Lions. Lacey to the Panthers. Meredith goes to the Lions. Trey Burton, the Cardinals stole him. Joel Mixon to the Jets. Corey Davis leaves our division, goes to the Raiders. Good riddance. Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy touchdown, Teddy 2 gloves goes to the Jets. Richard Rodgers, Bears stolen from us. But I think Wilson ended up having better numbers. Rodgers is younger, obviously. But on the deal I was going to offer him was probably about the same anyway. So I think we got a better option for now. Brandon Mebane to the Broncos. Still looking for our division signings. We haven't really... I guess maybe that's a good thing. Maybe our division will get worse. Yeah, I don't see... Still waiting for the first signing of the AFC South. Marlon Humphrey, well, that's a good signing, though. Don't know how he's a free agent, but Taylor Gabriel, the Titans, great. That's not going to be fun. Yeah. Bradley Roby to the Texans. Schwenke to the Texans. Easily to the Colts. Rashid Hagman to the Texans. Yeah, those are pretty much Crawford. Not too worried about the rest of these guys. Pastor, we kind of looked at him. He goes with the Colts. I just don't want to put that much money in him. He's already 27. And, we didn't have too much cap space, though. So that kind of hindered us a little bit. Didn't really make any big splashes, but I think we did get a couple good pieces to help us out here, especially for this next year. So Michael Rivera is now available to play. So we can slide him in there behind Luke Wilson. So yeah, look at that. His catching up is better, route running, catching traffic, spectacular catch. Speed is a lot better, acceleration is a lot better, agility is a lot better. He's going to be a lot better than Rivera. I dig that signing. All right, guys, it's time to start the NFL draft in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the 49ers are on the clock. Like I said, we picked second in this thing. 49ers actually beat us in the regular season in week 16. So let's take a look at the draft board. If you're just going best player available, apparently Turner Robach. He did grade out really well. I just don't know if he's I don't know. I'm confused. I kind of want to take him as well. But we do have other needs that we need to fill. Like Morgan Hammond would be great. Move him over to safety. We may even try to trade down. DJ Coates is another good player. Basically, it's all going to kind of... Chad Merriman's a good player as well. It's a pretty good draft class, top-heavy wise. And plus, like I said, looking at these quarterbacks, they look decent, but nothing really stands out at me as must take with the second overall pick. At the same time, and these two are late first rounders, so there's a chance I could get them in the second. I could also try to trade up later in the first. I don't know. Let's see what the 49ers do first, and then we'll make our decision. And they take Higgins. They take left tackle Higgins. That's a good pick. So let's see. We are now on the clock officially. Let's see what we have for offers, though. The only offer we have is the Colts. We can move down to 7. Get a first next year. And an additional second-round pick this year. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, let me look at this Robach guy. He just... he has a good combine score for a quarterback, but his deep throw and his medium throw have to be B or worse. Nothing's B+. Whereas, this guy we know for a fact his is at least a B. with better throw power. Oh man, this is tough, guys. So if we trade down to 7, there's still some good players down here that we could grab. Like Brandon Fain, I think, is a good player that we could take. I think he would help us right away. There's a lot of good players further down. I think the safe thing to do is just pick up that extra first round. And that additional second this year, and we still have a first round. So that's what we do. I don't see the Colts taking that Robach guy because they have Andrew Luck. But, of course, it is Madden logic, so who knows. So let's see. Who do they take with the second pick? Randall Price. I was kind of looking to try to get him in the second, but, we traded with our own division rival. I just realized that, by the way. Oh, well. I'm not too hurt by it. Well, let's see how good he is when we're done. The Browns will select with the third pick. Hammond, that's the guy I kind of wanted. With the fourth pick, the Arizona Cardinals select left tackle Mayer. Number 5, the Jets take Baldwin. I think I don't know if he's a really good one. With the 6th pick, the Bills, they could take this Robach guy. Nope, they take Booker. So now we're on the clock again. At the 7th pick. Let's see what people are offering us. A first next year from Chicago. First, a second. Trade down to 24. 28. 25. No, I don't want that. We're taking someone here. We picked up that second round pick. We could be that second round and a first next year. I think Brandon Fain is the safe pick. I really do. And I want to take him so bad. But at the same time, I do want to make a splash and get that future quarterback. I just don't think he's in the draft. Or if he is, I think we can get him later. Oh, man. How has he not been taken yet? Brandon Fain. He's a mid-first rounder. This is tough, guys. There are so many good players up here. And I don't want to screw it up. I think because we do have 2 second rounds now. We have the 2nd and 7th. I can't get on board with this Robach guy. I don't know what his medium or deep accuracy is. I know it's going to be B or worse. Or I know this guy's... I right, no Kerry Cotton, and he's late. I think we're going to hold out and try to get one of them in the second round. All right. With the 7th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, our Jacksonville Jaguars are going to select right tackle Brandon Payne, University of Oklahoma. It says I reached. Oh, man. 74 overall, 80 run block, 81 pass block, but 86 impact block, 89 strength. I think that's a good pick. True number 40 talent. Oh, man. That awareness is bad. That's what's costing him. But he does have good blocking numbers. I think it is a little bit of a reach, but I think it is a good pick. He could start right away at right tackle. Oh, man. And there goes Robach right behind us to the Rams. Oh, man, I hope he's not that great. I am going to look. This is not going to be good if he's that great. Dolphins at 10. If one of them other quarterbacks go, we're trading back up because I'm getting one. DJ Coates at 11. I liked him. Franklin to the Bucks. Oh, Allen, that's a good one. To 13 to the Redskins. Vaughn was the other defensive tackle I was looking at. He goes back and forth. Brewster. Bears are on the clock. They're not going to take quarterback. I'll take Will Hyde. I think he was the second-rated wide receiver in the draft. Titans are on the clock. I don't see them taking a quarterback with Mariota. They take Harper. Broncos could take a quarterback. Nope, they take Chad Merriman. I think he was probably the best tight end in the draft. Cowboys select Barry Sutton, middle linebacker. That was a good one we could have had. Could have been Posluszny's replacement. Vikings on the clock. Maven. Raiders, I don't see them taking a quarterback. Farquhar. Bengals on the clock. They might. Nope, they take Martin. Oh, man, I'm getting nervous, guys. The Browns are coming up. Giants might take one, too, for Eli. Ooh, they take Baldwin. Saints need a quarterback. Drew Brees left them. They do. They take Kerry Kondo. I know the Browns will take Russo if we don't take him. All right, guys. It's time to trade up. It's time to get back in this thing. They're going to want a lot, probably. We just want this one. See what it's going to take. We'll give them the second rounder from the Colts. Might just give them the Colts. Both of the Colts picks. Try that, see if that works. They apparently don't want to do that. They did it. Okay. Well, they accepted it. So we give them our second, basically the two picks we got from the Colts to trade down and take the right tackle. And then we trade back up in so I can try to take Russo, which I'm going to really hate myself if he's bad. But no, skip ahead. Make your selection. See, I don't know what his medium is either. That's the thing that scares me. And he's not very strong. But I'm afraid they were going to take him. And we have to get one of these top 3 quarterbacks. And we can always take someone late, too, again. Okay, so here we go. With the 25th overall pick in the 2017 draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're taking quarterback TJ Russo out of Stanford. Hopefully I don't get burned too bad. 78 overall. Says good pick. 25 in true talent. Got him at 25. Throw power is 89. Throw on the run 84. Medium accuracy. We can work with that, guys. We can work with that. TJ Russo, welcome to the club. Welcome to Jacksonville Jaguar football. We got us. I think that was a good, because we still ended up getting that right tackle, who I think is going to end up being a very good player. Now, superstar player, I don't know, but I think he's going to be a very serviceable offensive lineman for us for a long time. Probably for the rest of the series. And we really didn't give up anything for him because we weren't going to take the guy we wanted to take at 2 anyway. So we basically traded down to the 7 spot and the 25 spot, basically, is what we swapped for the second. So we ended up with 2 first-rounders this year, 2 players to help the team, and we still have our second-round pick. That's ours. So let's see what the Chargers are going to do here. They take left tackle. Eagles are going to select Bernard. Falcons take Myrick. Packers take Wilson. Patriots at 30 take Cleveland. Levy goes to the Steelers. Seahawks, Super Bowl winners, take Raggy. And now we start the second round. And the 49ers select McMillan. And now, like I said, we're on the clock again. So we'll have 3 picks in the first 34 picks. We'll take a look at some of the offers here. See what we get. 4th and a second, no. First next year. First next year. I don't know why I would just move down for no reason. I don't know why they put these picks. Trade offers in the game. It's kind of stupid. No. No. Because we don't have... See, if we still have that second round pick, the additional second round pick, I probably would do it, but we don't. So, we're going to take someone, I think, possibly, maybe, Roy Runyon. Those are decent numbers there. Where's Chase? Ryan Chase is still there. He didn't really have very good numbers, though, so I don't think we're going to take him. Roy Runyon, though, got him as a mid-second rounder. We could always move him over to free safety. That's a good option we could go. Let's kind of look at the people we scouted, see if there's anyone left. Franklin Bradley. Trey Fletcher also. Sean Hicks. It's another guy we could move out to safety too. That's kind of the way we were looking at that, but Lindsey Henderson, late second round pick. Maybe we should try trade down for him. I don't know, man. That's a... I mean, I think maybe we just kind of hold out and hope one of them guys are there in the third round, since we do pick so early. Roy Running's a mid-second rounder. He's not going to be there. Nothing is too overwhelmingly great with him, though. Well, I'm pretty sure there was one that would let us trade down into the third round or into the second round a little later this year. Yeah, it was the Bears at 48. They would let us go to 45, but we don't really get anything additional out of it. Yeah, so basically the Bears won. So you go down 12 spots. So you'd be picking 14th, and then you get a fourth round this year. I'm going to do it because there's so many people that will be there that I kind of want. So we'll trade that down to the Bears. I'd feel a lot better taking Runyon later in the second round. Then we pick up a fourth this year that we could probably flip for a third or something or a second next year. And they take Bradley. I looked at him, but it was nothing too crazy. Browns select Herring. Cardinals select Fletcher was another guy I was looking at. So now Runyon will be the next probably strong safety off the board. Roy Hicks goes to them. I don't know if we're probably not going to get Runyon. Nope, he goes to the Bills. We'll have to check and see how good he is. Browns select Vasquez. I just didn't want to reach. I like that Henderson guy. Will Henry, that's a good pick by the Rams. I think he was going to be a good player. Nicholas goes to the Baltimore Ravens. Pathan goes to the Dolphins. Mowdy, he was like the '1 running back. So I think the Chiefs might have got a steal there. Washington takes Glenn. Bartell goes to the Lions. Shepard to the Panthers. So we are on the clock again. Quickly take a look and see. Offering us a second next year. How many fourth round picks do they have this year? Just took one from them. Third this year, second next year. Second and fifth. I think we're going to take someone here. So we got 2 fourth rounds this year, our third round. So we're going to be picked here in 16 picks again. Tryon Hampton. Lindsey Henderson is, that's who I liked. We're just going to take him now to make sure I get him. So with the, I believe, 14th pick in the second round of the 2017 NFL Draft, our Jacksonville Jaguars select middle linebacker Lindsey Henderson out of the University of Tennessee. Good pick, 74 overall. Slow development, though. I don't like that, but he does have 90 tackle. Block shedding's pretty good. Pursuit, everything's already there. Play recognition is probably going to be needing some work, but I think that's a pretty good backup, possible replacement for Puslusny. And, I mean, we picked up a fourth round, too, there. I suppose we could have got him later. Alright, we're just going to sim down to where we pick next. So I really don't want to kind of look and see who got taken that way. I don't think the guy I wanted was taken. No, he wasn't. Okay, so we're on the clock here. Let's take a look. Here in the third round, we only have the one third round pick. Take a look at guys we scouted. Travis Hawker looks like a very good third round pick there. We might have to take him. There's Quinn White. They got him as an early third round talent. Now projected as an early fourth. I don't know why he didn't show up on the actual scouting board. Let's take a look and see if what they're offering, because if they're offering us something second next year, can move down like 20 picks this year. How do you have the same pick? Oh, these 2 picks. Second next year. Can move down 2 spots and pick up a 6 next year. I think we might do that. We'll do that. See who they take. Garnes. Oh, yeah. They didn't take anyone we were looking at, so we basically picked up a free 6th round pick next year. Take a look and see real quick if there's anything else there. So they want us to move down 20 picks. Okay, now we can move down. That'd be kind of a lot. Travis Hawker is still there. Man, he's top 3 in everything. I think we kind of need to take him. There's Quinn White. I think he might actually be there in the 4th round. Also, I have no idea if he's going to be good or not. I think he will, but we're going to take Travis Hawker here in the 3rd round with the 4th pick. I don't see how he's not going to be good. And he is a 78 overall quick development, 85 catching, 85 spectacular catch, 82 catching traffic. Run blocking, he's not as quick as Luke Wilson, but I think he's pretty much going to take his job really quickly. So it's a good thing I only offered him a 1-year deal. But that is a very good pick by us. Probably the best pick of the draft so far for us. I know he's gone. So I like that. Now let's skip ahead to our next pick. Just kind of get through this a little quicker. Look and see if anyone went. Devon Bass, the guy that had a draft story, just went. Bass. Quinn White did go. Darn it. We'll have to look and see how he was. I believe I think Chase is still there. He might have went too, though. Stanley went as well, Javonte Stanley. Kind of solved our... Barry Coleman went as well that round. So Chase probably is gone as well. He might have went a long time ago. He could have went like a round before, and I didn't even know. Okay, so now we're on the clock here in the 4th round. We have 2 4th-rounders. Second, and then midway through. Brian Chase is still there. I just still don't understand how he got that draft story. I mean, maybe he won't have superstar development. They got him as a mid-4th rounder. So maybe take him if he's there in the 4th. I don't know. Miles Woods looks like a pretty decent pick here in the 4th round. So we're going to go ahead and select Miles. Well, okay, maybe I will look and see if I can trade down at all. A little bit. A couple spots maybe. Bears would give me the 4th and go down 2 spots for a 7th round next year. Go down 10 spots for, 20 spots. So we're not doing that. Go down 7 spots for a 7th next year. There should be a 5th next year from the Redskins. Go down 11 spots. 5 spots for 7th. I think we're going to go with the Bears. Pick up a 7th next year. Hopefully they don't take the guy I want. They did not take the guy I want. They did not take the guy I want. See if there's any more. Otherwise, I believe I know who I want. Go down 9 for 7th. I think I know who I want. We're going to take... Probably going to take that right guard. Considering I do have a pick at... We pick again in 12 spots anyway. So I think Miles Woods is the way to go here. So with the 4th pick in the 4th round, our Jacksonville Jaguars select right guard Miles Woods out of Baylor. 75 overall, quick development, run block 82, impact block already up to 88. He might actually be better than the guy we took in the 1st round. I think he is. Yeah, he definitely is. That guy was a right tackle, but... Wow, so we might have to move some things around here on the offensive line for sure. So let's see if Chase went. He did. He went to the Dolphins. Let's look and see how he is. They'll give me a 3rd next year. Bengals move down 4, get another 7. A 3rd. What are the Bengals? They've got to be right by us. They're at 8. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So we'll probably do that if there's nothing there that jumps out at me. There's a lot of these good players left. I didn't scout too many of them. Leo Davis. Yeah. Rel Hamler, Connor Tyler. Yeah. Thinking we're going to do that Bengal trade. Just trade down a little bit. Couple spots. Pick up another 7th. We can flip some of these next year for higher picks too. So they took Nichols, Franks, Gardner. At this point, there's really not a whole lot of people I want. We have 3 picks left. We don't have a 7th this year. So Leo Davis, but he's kind of, they got him graded as a 6th round. Yeah, Kassan Spicer is the one I was looking at late. I could also go him as well. Donis Walters was another one. Hanson Flutie out of Hawaii. Yeah, I think we're going to trade this pick away. Try to get the best pick for next year. Which that's a 3rd round. 3rd and a 7th, 3rd and a 7th. We'll trade the Bears again. Why not? So we pick up a 3rd next year. Who they take? Randall. Let's skip ahead to where we're at in the 5th round here. See if there's anyone else now. Leo Davis, he is enticing me, but his combine isn't really that great. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Shamare Barber, kind of, but he doesn't really fit our scheme like at all. None of these are just. I mean, I could just take a flyer on somebody, but really, I don't see the point in it. Jose Brown. Devin Tyler is a big guy. We don't need another right guard. We've already taken 2 decent ones. I think we're going to trade this one away too, guys. They're offering to trade down. They'll give us a 3rd round next year. There's 76. Okay. We'll go with the Falcons for a 3rd round next year. So we have 1 more pick left. That's down here in the 6th round. We are going to take someone with this one. It's our last pick of the draft. Not Barber. Not Woods. I don't know if we really need another tight end. Well, Moore can carry. All right, guys. I think we are going to take a... Well, no. Well, I think we're going to take Hassan Spicer here in the 6th round. So, 2 tight ends in the draft. I know we signed Luke Wilson also. We'll figure out where everyone's going to play and stuff like that. Excellent pick, though. 75 overall, quick development. Got good catching stats already. So, we've already got 2 really good tight ends. Run the old 3 tight end set. Just kidding, obviously. So that'll conclude the draft. Let's take a look at all the players that we missed out on. Take a look at the guys we got first, obviously, but probably going to move a couple guys around, especially on the offensive line. So in the 1st round, we took Brandon Fain, right tackle. So I can look at him, 74 overall. Decent blocking numbers. Like I said, I think he could easily start over Parnell. TJ Russo, late in the 1st round. Normal development, but 78 overall. Only quarterback on roster. Probably would be the best quarterback on roster, even if we would have kept Bortles and any of the guys from last year. Probably be our starter. Lindsey Henderson, I think he's a decent player. Sucks that he has slow development, 74 overall, but he could easily be Paul Posluszny's replacement here in a year or 2 if he can kind of keep developing a little bit. Because he does have good, he can tackle already, pursuits up there, hit power, block, shedding, all that stuff is up there already. Travis Hawker, drafted him in the 3rd round. Probably going to be the replacement to Luke Wilson fairly soon into the season. 83 speed, 85 catching. I would say the best player in the draft that we taken of our picks, I think, was the best one. Miles Woods was a pretty decent one as well. I could see him starting for us right away. He's got that strength, run block impact's already there. And then Hassan Spicer we took. And I could see him helping us. Also, don't know how much, though, because like I said, we do have 2 other pretty good tight ends on roster, including Michael Rivera. So that makes it 4. One guy's probably not going to make it. So we'll see kind of how that goes. Let's take a look at the other teams here. Look and see some of these guys. Sean Hicks was someone I was looking at. Not too bad. I didn't take him. Kenneth Vaughn was someone I liked. He's going to be a good player. Skylar Brewster for the Panthers. That's going to be he's already a good player. Antonio Cleveland, pretty decent. Rams, Turner Robach, 78, 79. Okay, guys. So I think we did the right thing. TJ Russo, same development. 1 overall worse than him. Has, pretty much the same numbers. Better play action. Better medium accuracy. I think we did the right thing not taking him 2 overall. That's for sure. I think we got the best quarterback. I guess we still have to wait and see how Kerry Kondo is, but I think we got the best quarterback in the draft. Ravens had a bad draft. Rashad Allen. Jason Glenn in the 2nd round, 83 overall. Pretty good off the gate there. Kerry Kondo for the Saints. Superstar development, 80 overall. Oh. Why couldn't Rousseau go before him? 93 throw power. Okay, so we ended up with the second best quarterback. 3 good quarterbacks in the draft. We got the second best. Could have had any 3 of them. We probably should have taken him with the second overall pick, but oh man, he's the guy I wanted of the 3 all year. His combine didn't impress me. I ended up taking Rousseau. I'm still happy with Rousseau, but that would have been a nice one to have as well. Luckily, we don't have to see him at all. Steelers. Oh, they had Roy Runyon, right? No, they had Rob. Dolphins are the ones. Quinn White, not very good, so glad we didn't get him. We got better O-linemen than him. So let's take a look at the Titans. Who we'll be seeing twice a year. Jermichael Harper. Pretty good player. Tremont Holland. Remember that name. He's already an 82. 88, he's going to probably mess it. He's not going to be fun to stop. Otherwise, not too... Marion Woods, nothing too bad there. Koye Mabin. 77 overall. Pretty good player there. Better, I think, than the guy we got, but they got him in the second round. I think we took ours in the third. Thoughts on the Raiders? Well, Hampton's probably their best player. Oh, okay, I didn't even see this guy. I guess I just kind of looked over them. 80 overall, superstar development. Okay, I think he might be the best tight end in the draft there. Better than the guy we grabbed. Holy crap. Other than that, I mean, Farquhar, he's got good impact. That's actually pretty decent. Thanks for bringing that up. I didn't even mention. I looked at them and I saw, I think, their 4 bottom ones, and I just kind of assumed they had a bad draft class, but they actually did pretty good there. Yeah, the Vikings. Casey Tucker, not that great of a pick. On to the Bears, who we traded away so many picks. So we probably the reason they have a couple of their players. I don't think they did too great. Mac Wilhite was their top guy, not very. Franklin Bradley was someone I looked at. Slow development, 78. Didn't really look too seriously at Zach Randall was another guy we traded away at pick that then they took him. Oh crap, I exited out of the whole thing. Whoops. We are about done, I believe. Bengals there, Skylar Martin. That's pretty. Oh, yeah, pretty good. 91 impact, 88 strength. Corey Vaughn. I looked at him a little bit during scouting, but nothing too great. Probably better than Gibson, who we have, but Anook Booker. I kind of wanted him. I should have took him. 82 overall, superstar development. 92 speed. Man coverage and press already up to 84. Zone coverage 81. Play recognition a little low, but for a corner, that's not too bad. That's a good man. I kind of wish we could have got him now. DJ Coates is another guy I looked at. 78 overall, normal. Pretty good player. He should be pretty, run. So they got everyone I was looking at. Okay, I'm not too mad about trading down for him then. He's got good zone coverage, but man coverage is terrible. I mean, he is a safety after all, but you'd like to see that in the 70s at least for a rookie safety. And then Chad Merriman, I thought he would be the best tight end in the draft. Right now, that Raiders guy looks like it. I still got to go with the Raiders guy. But he is a close second, I believe. 84 speed, catching traffic, spectacular catching all mid-80s there. Kerry Kondo was throwing to him in Nebraska. 6th round pick, Tucker Foxworth. It's a pretty good pick for the Broncos there in the 6th round. Morgan Hammond, 3rd overall pick. I wanted him too. I was going to think about moving him over to safety, but I didn't think he had much, like the size for it in terms of muscle and weight to really play the position well, but maybe I should have looked at grabbing him at 294 speed, 85 man, zone and press in the 80s. That's a good player. Browns got themselves a steal there. Well, I mean, he's 3rd overall pick, but I should have probably took him. Dang, they had a lot of picks. Hamler, didn't want to take him. Thought I had a better. Rocco Pearl that's a steal. He's got good blocking skills already. Awareness is pretty bad, but they can get that up. Trey Franklin, 79 overall, normal development. Impact block is really good, 89. Barry Coleman, he had a draft story about him. So yeah, the myth that all draft stories are superstar development, that is clearly not the case. Cameron Sinclair, a fullback. Someone actually took a fullback. Cardinals, Darion Mayer, quick development, 81 overall left tackle. That's a nice player. Where'd they get him? 4th round. 4th overall pick in the 1st round. We didn't really need him. We have Cam Robinson, who I think is going to be a stud for us, but that is a very good player nonetheless. Brendan Wheeler, left tackle as well, superstar development. He might even be a little better. They got him late in the 1st. They took him right after we took Russo. Chiefs, Marcus Motti, he was the number 1 rated back all season long. They got him in the 2nd round, 85 overall, quick development. That's a steal. That's an absolute steal. Their draft, other than that, though, was pretty bad. But on to the Colts. Randall Price went 2 overall. Yeah, that was kind of a reach for him. I think he's going to be a decent player, but he'll probably burn us a couple times throughout the year. But other than that, they didn't have a very good draft. Barry Sutton, middle linebacker to the Cowboys. That's a pretty good player. 77 overall, quick development. Hit power, 90. Player recognition is a little low, but and on to the Dolphins, who I know they had someone I wanted, I think. Lester Greer, superstar development, 77 overall. So there's 3 superstar development left tackles. I knew left tackle looked like it was a strong class, but I mean, I guess I could have took one and moved him over to right, but we had so many other needs. Nicholas Bernard, respectable player, decent numbers all around. Otherwise, not too great. Falcons, Stephon Myrick, quick development. That catching is horrible, though. 72. How do you have that good at catching in traffic and spectacular catch, but you can't regular catch is bad? I don't understand that. Miles McNair, that was someone we looked at. Pretty good player. 92 impact. Very good player. But we got basically the same player, and we got him in the 5th round instead of the 2nd round. So I'll take that. Niners with the 1st overall pick. It was Denton Higgins. See, and all these guys got better players. They took him number 1 overall. And it appears whoever took that Darian guy 4th overall, I don't remember what team it was, they got a better player than the 1st overall pick. I mean, don't get me wrong, this guy's going to be a good player, but Benjamin McMillan in the 2nd round, so they're rebuilding their line, apparently. Impact block is really good. Roma, dang, they made their picks count. Marvin Austin, 80 overall, halfback in the 4th round, 3rd round, sorry. Javante Stanley, 70 overall. So yeah, the myth that all draft story players are superstar development is definitely false. I'm very glad with the tight end we got. They had a pretty good draft. And I think that is good for now. In terms of, we're not going to adjust the roster quite yet. I want to make sure that I know everyone that's making the team first before I start moving around. All that stuff. So, basically with that said, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this draft. And the free agency live stream. I want to thank you guys for watching. And I hope you guys are as excited for Season 2 as I am. This is going to be a lot of fun. We hopefully have our franchise quarterback. Hopefully got him some better protection on the line. And just a lot of, and maybe another target or two to throw to at tight end. Definitely got younger on the team. And obviously we didn't make a big splash in free agency, but at the same time, I don't think, like I said, we didn't have much cap space. So hopefully next year we can make a little bit better of a run there. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to 2018, turn things around. If you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am, be sure to leave a like on the videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.